that's gonna.
But I seen
That,
some good people who sow good things, and I felt like so good things. Stuff bad happened to them.
well, hey, that's life. But then
I
you
mean,
don't.
look at Job in the Bible.
Mm,
He was doing good, but God allowed the devil to mess with him.
well,
But the thing was, the key word was that they used in the beginning. The devil had to ask God,
God, yeah,
and God gave him permission. But the thing was, it was also giving Job a new strength.
yeah.
Like he was been
He
blessed, and
reborn again,
yes, he was yeah, there you go.
and
He was
then
reborn
and
again.
then what happened to Job at the end?
Hmm? He got blessed again because he lost everything, but God blessed him again.
So there you go. You keep your faith in God. Everything got taken from him,
Yeah,
and then God still allowed the devil to come to him,
yeah.
and look what happened to him.
But
He never turned his back on. He never took his eye off the prize.
but still, yet, like it's an uncomfortable position. Like God will, you know what? God will put you in an uncomfortable position just to bless you more.
Yeah.
And the thing is about that
But
too, because I think we talked about Job 2 weeks ago,
mm,
in our last one. But the thing about it too, you got to be careful how you talk about people or talk to people or talk about people's past or whatever's
mm-hmm.
going on in their life because you don't know if they're in an uncomfortable situation. My mom always said that means God got their hands
His
on
hand
them.
on him.
And you got to be careful for the ones who talk and run their mouth
And the
because
ones that trying to beat people down while they going through whatever they going through.
God will strip you.
Yeah.
God will really put it on you
The, sa-
when you do stuff like
the
that.
same way we thinking that God holding a burden down on them, holding pressure on them, he might just be molding them.
Yeah,
And you can't mold without pressure.
yeah,
And so if somebody condemn you while God is actually in the molding process of you, that hardship gonna go on to the other person, the person
mhm,
that wishing the bad on them,
mhm,
because they ain't understanding the process right now.
mhm.
And so once God finished molding them into that new being, that new person, everybody gonna say, "Oh, he acting brand new." Even
Yeah.
they already see the blessing that you done turned into be.
Mhm. I keep on seeing the words. I don't know why. Divorce. So if there's anybody out there that's about to get a divorce or whatever, um, and you're listening to my voice, God is gonna be with you. Okay. I keep on seeing those words. I don't know where it's coming from. It might be somewhere close by. I don't know. But God is with you. And if you listen to this, just know that He's going to be beside you, regardless of the fact of what's going on. But stay strong. And it's not your fault. If you, if you, if you, if you hear me under my voice, it's not your fault.
Life is just a full fledged learning process.
Yeah,
It's
life.
it's that's how it to me now. I mean, even to the most hardest times. I mean, with people we deal with death, and we think that's just the worst thing ever. But it's a learning process. 'Cause sometimes death will bring you your rebirth.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. But at the end of the day, guys, this was just a freestyle for us. We was trying to figure out what we was gonna talk about. Honestly, Nilly was supposed to be studying, and I was supposed to be doing some things. I was supposed to fold some laundry. Yes, fold some laundry. Um, and we was working on because you know what, the hardest thing about this thing called life is finances. And it's sad to say, but we are born into debt, and we are taught to spend and not invest. And so, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, if you have kids, if you have grandkids, if you have any type of siblings, nieces, or whatever, teach them to invest in themselves. Teach them to invest in themselves and nobody else. I know this young lady, I was talking to her, but she know some people who own a meat packing company, and the dad worked every day, every day. and now they have a whole bunch of meat packing companies. The owner of it, so the dad worked up till he died, and he had a set time for um he had a set time, excuse me, guys, for vacation, set time for this, set time for that. And the thing that I got out of it, listening to the young lady talk today, was we don't have set times. We actually play around with our times. We don't have that routine. And I believe, excuse me, I was about to say Kevin Gates. Lord, I love Kevin Gates, but he didn't say it. But Eric Thomas, I like the new Kevin Gates. But Eric Thomas said that you have to have routines. So what is your routines? What you doing every day daily to feed your spirit and to feed yourself? Was to feed yourself physically and things like that. What you do every day to feed yourself, Nilla?
Listen to positive stuff.
Like what?
Like with a guy, my man Bob Proctor. Like
you listen to him every day?
Not every day. Not every day.
What you do every day as a routine?
My everyday routine.
Yeah.
Positive thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Eat healthy.
Uh-huh.
Try to uplift somebody in some type of way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell somebody something positive. If there's nothing positive that can get said, I tend to try to say, well, you have to look at it in a different manner.
I know, but you're saying tell somebody. But what do you do for yourself, routine?
Basically more eat healthy. Eat healthy.
But how do you feed your spirit?
Positive thoughts. And I pray a lot. I have my little time on the way to work. I go back and forth with myself, contemplating on, goals and strategizing and whatnot.
But do you, that's my problem, is I stop. My consistency is the worst. I am so inconsistent. And I see that about myself, and I got to break it. Because it's like I can do the daily devotions, and I came from a household where my dad still get up 5:30 in the morning to pray. My mom got up 5:30 in the morning. They used to do that every day, even after they separate. They still got up. That was their routine, and she stopped doing it when she got sick. And it used to bother me because I'd be like, I'll get up and I'll be like, you want me to read the Bible to you? And she'd be like, no. And it was like she already had it in her. She was like, God feel like my work is done so I can leave. You know what I'm saying? I already lived my life. I already seen what I needed to see. I'm good, but at the end of the day, it was like she had that routine up till she passed away. But the thing is, what is my routine? And my routine is get up in the morning, get ready for work, yell at the kids. I do listen to a daily devotion, the prayer thing, but I don't even listen. I used to listen to it every day, then I stopped since December, and then get the kids ready. Now me and the kids will pray in the mornings. We used to, but now we even got,
I'll just be honest about it. It's something called marriage and the joining of two people. I don't know.
What you mean?
I don't know why. It kind of throws you off. I guess it's just the energy, the mixing of the energies. I guess I don't know.
The mixing of the energies.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. But sometimes you have to get to the point and say, hey. We got to get back to our routines, what we were doing.
Listen, we're going to get back to this. We're going to break, okay, guys? And what we're going to start back off of? Marriage routines. Let's hear about that, okay? And we are back, and Nilly is going to tell us about our marriage life. I'm ready to hear this, y'all. I hope you guys are ready. Let's hear it,
You
Nilly.
know, I'm not just saying specifically our marriage life, but since it out there, I'll just say it then.
Uh-huh.
When me and her first met, she was doing her exercising. I was doing my
Y'all,
exercising.
I'm twice the size now.
And what else? I've been eating extra healthy, fasting, all kind of stuff. Doing my
Kid
herbal tea. Yeah. And she been walking every afternoon. She was doing a LLC thing. She was just doing everything. But I just don't know what in the world happened when me and her first were dated and then the marriage. I just don't know. I can't put my fingers on it. I wanted to say the keys, but can't say the keys because we were doing it for the keys. So we get up 3 o'clock in the morning. That went away. Now it's get up just enough time to get ready to leave. So then we'll try to start doing it again we'll do for about 3 days tops. And then it right back to where it was. So I don't know. Everybody says it's love. Well, I don't think love supposed to be like that right now.
I don't know, because there was times, y'all, we'll get up early and be on work on time and stuff. Yeah. Now, we don't even want to get out of the bed. And we got to break that because it's like, now it's been 2 years we've been married. And we're seeing the results of what we're doing. Yeah. And it's not the same result.
No, it's not.
And it's like, guys, the fire is under our
ears. It's like it's
under our aspirins, y'all.
It's like it's a good and a bad fire. I don't know.
It's not a pain reliever either.
No.
It's a bad fire because we see the results, but it's a good fire because now where we was doing things on our own, we're learning that we have to do it together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it will be better once, because great minds think alike. And his mind is good. Mine's is great.
See that? Yeah. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Women's mind always greater.
Hey, we're not going to turn this into that right
now. That might be a next subject, but...
Feminism and masculinity.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's going to be our next subject. But women mind is always great because we raise a whole household. Can I get an amen and a hand clap?
Mm-hmm. But for us men,
we clap for me, baby.
We love the household, man, where we create that strong foundation for the house to live on.
What you mean?
Yeah. Keep that strong foundation.
What you mean by the strong foundation?
You take a strong back to hold that foundation.
Yeah, it do. But I know, especially me, because guys, I'm gonna let you know I am a lot to work with, and it's sad to say, but it's not sad to say. It's who I am, and I'm very strong-minded. And like I was telling the young ladies Saturday before last at the women's conference, it's all in how I was raised, because you see my household. You've been around my dad. My dad doesn't teach you to be weak.
It's Junior. That's Mr. Patrick Jr. For those who don't know,
And he just been around my daddy, and he was like, "You're my dad. Your dad's child," and it's so
my
funny.
My daddy's child. Yeah.
And it's like even my mom, my Mama Joy was like, I asked Patrick, how did he know that? And he was like, because I would have done it. And it's true. So yes, I am my dad's child. I am. But he taught me in a barbaric manner. So it's like I'm very barbaric. And I'm toning it down. But he is so down to earth that he understands. And sometimes he might go in the car and yell, I don't understand. I don't know.
I got to know Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, he sent me the Shaka Zulu. But here's the thing.